Man, I eat like I'm still 120 kilos. The way I eat is insane. Like every time, I've gotten onto it now, but when I'd eat Burger King with Tommy and Morgan, they're always laughing at me. And because like they're just watching me like I'm at a zoo. Like there might as well be a Perspex glass in front of me while I eat.
Yeah.
Because I eat 3 burgers to the 1.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I eat a lot. I always tell people I'm still fat cows up here.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what I had for lunch today? Speaking of burgers. You know what I had for lunch today?
Yep.
My $8 KFC combo.
You know what? I thought so because when you're like, I'm heading back to work, you're voice clipping me, and I'm like, I went to voice clip you back, and my phone died because it's a shit phone. No, because you're doing the whole thing where you're like, I'm gonna pull my pants up. Oh, I need to drop my Coke.
I did nearly drop my Coke. Yeah.
Just let me know where you want me picked up.
Yeah, I did my fat walk.
He hasn't even got across the road yet. So
no, I was almost in the office.
The people like us should not voice clip and walk. Don't drink and drive. Don't walk and voice clip.
Don't walk and voice clip and try and carry your KFC.
Because
I was carrying my KFC. I was carrying my KFC, my phone, and my Coke, and trying to keep my pants up.
Oh, for me, if I was in that situation and one of them's got, I'm like, see you later, pants. I'm gonna walk across the road.
I will.
Well, because what about the phone? You can't go without. I'm not dropping my fucking KFC. Fizzy, I'm a fiend for Fizzy. But my pants.
I literally could have waited to message you till I could put them down.
Yeah.
But I prioritized you over everything.
Wow.
So I was like, no, I have to message him back now.
Yeah. But you could have waited, like, you could have sat down, got your breath back, you know, then the conversation, the voice clip would have made sense then, Dylan.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh no, I do speak, like, unfit guy.
But that $8 combo.
That's your thing now.
Oh I didn't even know what it was called. I had to go in because the drive-thru was massive long, and I see there was like next to no queue on site. So I was like, I'll go.
Oh
in.
Man, it's always like that.
And I went up, and they was like, "What can I get you?" And I was like, "Look, I got this combo the other day, and I don't know what it's called."
But you know everything in it.
But
so
I knew.
But
she was like, "But it's got in it a snack burger, 2 wicked wings, potato and gravy." And she's like, "Let me stop you there," because she was Indian. Lovely lady. And she goes, "It's called," and I've already forgotten, Fiery Feast or something, or I can't remember. But I was like, "Yes, $8, right?" And she's like, "Yes." And I was like, "One of those." And I almost went 2 of those, but I actually wasn't that hungry.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. And then I was like, "How much she had more wicked wings?" And she was like, $5.40. And I was like, "That's most of that." No. I was like, no.
Yeah, we've still got to do
the bucket. We'll do the bucket.
Do the bucket of wicked wings.
We'll do that. So, welcome to Before You Jump.
I do it every fucking time, dude.
We're away.
I asked you about 4 times. Are we recording now? No. Are we recording now? No. And then we started talking, and you're like, heh. So how long have we been?
2 minutes. 3
minutes.
I had to wait till one part of our conversation finished because I don't want to say what it was on air. But it was about people.
It was after that, was it?
Yeah, it was right after that. I was like, go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then we started
there's nothing nasty on there.
Oh, I was talking about how I still eat like fat cows. Is that when it started?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm continuing on.
Hey, so for those listening, before we got together today, I messaged Kelz. I was like, we're going to record today. And we're like, fuck yeah. Or he messaged me, or one of the two. And I was like, I want to talk about something interesting. Not something heavy or depressing or funny. Just something interesting.
Can we just get out of the way? How are you feeling compared to the last episode?
Oh, great. I feel great.
So do I. Cool, let's get out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fun stuff. Because the last one was it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
So I watched 2 news articles on stuff today when I was meant to be working. And they were interesting. And they were interesting because my take on it, and I want to get your take on it.
Okay, hit me with the first one.
The first article, now I'm not going to name any names in this particular article or give away where this person is. If you probably do your research, you can probably find this video.
And I'm the most unworld. I don't know anything that's going on in the world, so I would not know about
No,
this.
you'll get this. So
cool.
There's a couple, they're in New Zealand.
Okay.
Kiwi couple. And the female of the couple is complaining to the news that she has to sleep with a gas mask on. Because her neighbour burns coal in their fireplace.
Okay.
So...
Gas mask. Like Chernobyl kind of...
mask.
Really?
Yeah. And she actually sounds Russian.
Yes.
So it was a bit weird.
She
but
must be used to it, huh?
She has these health conditions with her... She has some lung problems, right? And when they burn the coal, it makes her sick. Like, she gets headaches, she has breathing restrictions.
We all have that.
She gets unwell, right? And so she has to wear this mask. and they've complained to the council, and they've complained to the mayor, and they've complained to the Ministry of Health, and they've complained to the environmental people.
That's a lot of letters.
It's a lot of letters, and they've all come back saying, well, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
The local council's reluctant to do anything because like the family has little income and they're burning what they can to keep warm.
Yeah.
Right? If you're hearing coughing, my daughter's in the room.
You take away their human rights. Like,
to be warm, right?
Yeah, they're going to pay for our power bill for the heater. Yeah. Well, then we're going to keep burning the coal.
Yeah. So I kind of feel for this woman. I kind of felt for this woman, like, this poor thing, they're in this situation where, you know, she's got these health issues, legitimate health issues, and she has to wear this big face. Like, this thing was like you see in the movies. Mask.
Well, why don't you just close the fucking windows? I don't get it.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Then I saw something and I was like, the fuck? Then they said what I thought I saw, and I'm going, I'm sorry, sympathy gone.
Gone.
When they said,
click next article.
We live in a caravan next door to this house.
Live in a caravan, I see.
Now, I don't know if you know this, Kelz, but I did a little research. Caravans are also called mobile homes.
Yes.
Because you can move them.
Because they've got wheels.
Yeah. You hitch them up to a vehicle.
Right.
And you can move it away.
Because where I'm from, we have those, but instead of wheels, they're cinder blocks.
Gotcha, yeah.
And they're just like overgrown grass everywhere.
Well, that's what I thought they were. That's kind of my assumption.
Because if they're like, oh shit, they're doing it even worse. Like they're in a little shitty caravan park or something.
Well, they're in one of those little homes on the blocks.
What were they?
They had decided to move there. Thing is, they said, we moved here in summer. And we didn't know this till winter.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't exactly go knock on the door and be like, hey, we're thinking of moving here, but by chance, do you bring coal?
Okay.
So they moved there. Now, the thing is, then they showed where they live, and it didn't look like... It would be one thing if they bought that land.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like they did because there were other caravans.
Yeah.
So they've obviously rented that land and put a caravan park. Which begs me to believe...
Yes.
Why not just fuck off?
Why not just drive to the other side of the car park? Why not go find another car park?
Move away a little. Talk to the proprietors of the caravan park and be like, look,
we can't uplift like a 3-bedroom home, estate home, and just walk 200 meters down the road.
Yeah.
You guys have wheels.
Yeah.
You know, like we pay the power. You drive to BP to put gas in the car whilst there. What? Can you say what area in New Zealand it is?
West Coast, South Island.
West Coast, fucking South Island, the most drivable road in New Zealand, the most popular road. There's stops everywhere. Every 500 metres there's a stop.
Yeah, but you got to find somewhere permanent with like toiletries and stuff like that.
God damn it! Like,
because they have to be in a park, right? Like a caravan park, because they need a loo and shit and power. But like,
a dozen down on that
why not
road.
Move the caravan? You know, why? The other thing is, like, if I was in this situation, right? If this was me, and let's say I did buy the land, so I can't move the land, and I can't make the neighbour stop.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, we tried to talk to the neighbour, but we didn't want to, like, cause an upset.
Yeah, because if you buy the land and you're on your own land, you're handcuffed to the land.
Yeah, exactly. But why not go, okay, here's a solution. You say to the neighbour, look, we will buy you a couple loads of wood on the condition that you stop burning the coal.
Easy. Thank you. Yeah.
It's not a lot of money. I mean, for some people, it's probably a lot of money.
If they're struggling if they're a family just getting by, and you guys are clearly retired and living the life, if you're in a mobile home, RV, then, we'll buy you, like, kindling and wood.
Yeah.
Stop using the... You do that for us?
Yeah.
You do for us? I don't know why they're Tongan.
I don't know if we did not see the neighbours, and I am not putting out a judgment on that one.
They're poor just getting by. They must be Polynesian, because I don't know. Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
but isn't there obvious, like, there is so many ways around this.
When you said, like, they're in a mobile home, I just sat back on my chair, I'm like, oh, bruh.
Yeah, that's so sad. No, they chose to live there.
Yeah, they chose to live here.
They literally chose to live in a caravan there.
Yeah.
Like, they say that this is their they're like, we moved to the West Coast because it's beautiful, we want to live here.
Yeah, they retired there. That's a luxury in its own these days to retire.
I don't know if the dude's retired or not. He didn't really look retirement age, but they hinted that they moved there as like a, as kind of a retirement.
I wonder if they're going to go to the news next and she keeps the mask on.
Well, they showed her in
Oh,
it,
fuck you.
lying in her caravan. Now, this is the other thing that got me.
I got lung problems. I have lung problems.
Yeah, this is the other thing that got me is
Fuck's sake.
like, I don't know how many times you've been in a caravan, but I've spent a lot of time in caravans, and actually, I don't even want to go into that part of my life.
Oh shit!
But the caravans usually have one end is like 2 couches with a table in the middle, and that's your little dining area.
Right.
And on the other end, and then in between is like a little wardrobe and a bench, like a cookery and that sort of thing. And then the other end is generally another couch that folds into a double bed. Now, if you're married to someone, you would obviously sleep in the double bed. No, they showed her in bed on the couch.
You haven't mentioned the husband once. Was he just standing there? Just
the husband was your typical Kiwi.
Yeah. Just oh god.
Typical, like, I really don't see the justice in this. And I've written to the council, and I've written to the health board. That was the kind of bloke he was.
What a fuckwit.
Oh, a real fuckwit.
What an absolute douchebag.
As opposed to just, like, diving into his pocket and, like, saying, look,
those poor people trying to keep warm next door.
they're just cold.
In their house that can't move while
South
you have
Island,
a house with wheels, you piece of shit.
South Island, so not they're not in the tropics here.
Right.
Fucking cold. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, well, we both agree that they're douchebags.
They're douchebags,
They're fuckwits, and, fucking assholes, man.
Yeah.
Also, if you're using coal to heat, like, can you use it, like, you just barbecue in your lounge? Because I love the coal barbecues.
I love the smell of coal burning.
Oh, man, I think the
Something so steam
barbecues
training.
taste, change, like, you know, New Zealand summer's synonymous with barbecues, right? Like, when everyone started doing those barbecue factory, like, 3 burner with the 2 wood panels on each side.
Yes.
Everyone had those,
Classics.
right? But it just changed the taste, changed the game. The coal has got a, you know.
Yeah, it's got a great flavour to it, eh?
Yeah, man.
Carbon, burning carbon.
Man. Hell yeah, not the gas.
Yeah.
Not this gas bullshit. Anyone who's a smoker will know, like, if you light your cigarette with a match compared to a lighter.
Well, that's what they say about cigars, eh? You need to light it with a wooden match.
The stogies.
Yeah.
The hunters for the stogies.
So that was one news article I found.
Yeah, that would have just, if anything, that would have made me, that would have, if no one had KFC.
I started feeling real bad for her until they're like now we live next door in a caravan.
You made me
park.
feel bad for you.
Yeah, I'm like, nah.
Now I want to punch you in the face. No, I want to take your mask off, then punch you in the face.
I don't want to physically hurt her, I just...
Maybe she was a survivor of Chernobyl and that was the mask that she had and she's actually breathing in the remnants of Chernobyl and it's not the coal
Maybe.
Oh.
It did seem as well that the mask that she wore...
Was it excessive?
Well, yeah, it seemed a bit excessive. Like,
yeah, it seems
like I said, it literally looks like it's from the movies with the 2 chambers on the side.
Oh my
and
God.
the big eye goggles, you know what I mean? And it went over her whole head. And I just kind of felt like, really, like, come on.
Yeah, maybe it's a ploy from the husband, like, you know, paper bag over the head, like, yeah, mate, love, keep your mask on.
The other thing was
please.
that I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, if they'd actually chosen not to live in a caravan and actually got a house, like, you could put air filters in the house and not have this issue. Do you know what I mean?
And by day you can get into your RV or whatever and drive around, and at night
and leave. Yeah, and so I'm just like,
have an air filtered home. Yeah, have an HRV.
The second article was a bit sad and fits more with our show, but it's to do with sports.
It fits with our shows.
Yeah,
okay.
Fits with our show. So growing up,
I fucking love sports.
As a young man, and I'm sure you did too, you idolise the All Blacks. The All Blacks were the be all and end all for young men.
Oh man, Christian Cullen was.
Oh my god, great.
Christian Cullen, Jonah Lomu.
Yeah. Jeff Wilson.
And I was also a big fan of Zinzan Brook.
Yeah.
That name. Where did they get that name from? Have you heard it since?
No, it's great, Zinzan.
But the brother's Robin. So it was Robin, was
that's
the standard name, and then Zinzan.
Yeah.
And a big mole on the thing.
Yeah.
But you forgave him because he did that 40-metre drop goal that time. Like he's a
yes.
He's at the forward. He's like, oh, Zinzan Brook. Yeah, look at the Keith Quinn. Zinzan Brook. Oh, it's a drop goal. And we're like, oh, what the hell is wrong?
Yeah.
I remember Dad like, but it's over. Like, yeah, it's a hero.
Yeah.
What a genius. yeah. Oh yeah. And then
3 seconds ago he was a dickhead.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, what are you doing, you dick?
Yeah,
oh,
man.
wait
All Blacks were everything, man. That was when they did the haka, they'll charge towards them.
Yes.
Now there's camera crews and it's
it's
all choreographed,
stuff.
and I'm
They're
like,
in a big triangle.
See, that's where I'm like, that's where I waved that league flag with pride. You see their ones? Oh yeah, it's like spit on them and everything.
But growing up,
lovely.
Growing up, who was your favourite All Black? Who was like Like the one you're like, I tune in to see this guy perform.
Oh, so this is like young days. Yeah, well,
Just whatever.
I
Maybe
loved,
2 or 3.
Jonah. I think I
Jonah.
went over Jonah and Cullen. I think Jonah Lomber and Christian Cullen were
Christian Cullen was magic.
my two, and because there were people that were like, say, were you a Justin Marshall guy or a Byron Callagher guy?
I was a Justin Marshall guy.
Carlos Spencer or Andrew Mertens sort of thing. You know, like there's.
Oh yeah,
there were people that rivaled those. Because I was a Byron Callagher guy and I was a Carlos Spencer guy.
Yeah, see, I always enjoyed...
Not because of the Toffee Pops ad.
No. I always enjoyed watching Carlos on the field play the game, but Mertens was definitely the... Oh, man, I don't know.
They don't make him like like Andrew Mertens anymore. What I mean by that is he never set foot in the gym.
He just kind of showed up.
Yeah, he had no muscle mass or anything.
Like...
He kind of ran kind of gampy. You know, you didn't need, because now to be at that top level of sports in any sport now, you need to be a fucking tank now.
You do.
You know,
yeah, you do.
He can't do it. He can't have an Andrew Mertens build now.
No.
You know. And I was a Callagher fan too over Marshall.
I liked Marshall better.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, I was Callagher. I mean, don't get me wrong, Callagher was great, but like I was more of a Marshall
he was
guy.
Crusaders. I think that's why I was biased.
Oh, okay. See, I always loved Dougie Howlett.
Oh yeah, moving on later on in life.
A little bit later, Dougie Howlett
because we're the same here.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
And Case Muse.
Okay.
Yeah, because like he was just a tank.
Yeah.
I remember like they came here to Palmy. I think it was the All Blacks signing, and just his calf muscles were just insanely like he's a big boy, man. Like, and I played hooker at the time because I played rugby for 8 years.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't I was not a fan of Anton Oliver because he is just so incredibly unattractive. Look at him. Look at him, mate. He's just I didn't like he threw the line. He was a line out with his left hand.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Yeah.
Case Muse was my boy, and he Doug Howlett. Nice, Doug Howlett.
I was a big Doug Howlett fan.
He had pace, He had
about
pace.
that same time. Maybe a little later. No,
he had pace to burn.
A little after Dougie Howlett was Tana. Tana was a man.
Yeah,
like
man.
Dude, that dude was just like, he was awesome.
Yeah, he still is, eh?
Yeah, but in that class, about that time frame, was a young Carl Hayman.
Remember Carl Hayman? He was
Remember
part
Carl
of, yeah, man.
All Black number 1000.
That's a cool thing to have.
Isn't that a like a?
Because you would have, when you become an All Black, you get a commemorative like jersey with the number All Black you are.
Yeah.
And to have like just 1000.
Yeah.
It's pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah. Well, Carl Hayman has dementia.
Wow, what a swerve! Thanks.
Yeah.
Like, all this like memory lane, like man, 1000 Carl Hayman, dementia.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And the reason I bring it up is because we talk about rugby and league a lot, and it's starting to come to light that a lot of these players are coming out with dementia, Alzheimer's.
The problems that arise from undiagnosed concussions and the she'll be right attitude.
Yeah.
I feel like as wrestling fans, wrestling was weren't they the pioneers of that in America? That sort of
American football was.
Yeah.
American football was, but there are some wrestlers. Sorry, man, I'm just going to turn the heater on. There are some wrestlers who, definitely.
So Carl Hayman, oh fuck yeah, he I'm not the sort of guy you would see wearing headgear. He was just, he looked like a bloke's bloke. He's always wearing stubbies and a swanny, kind of thing.
Well, yep.
Yeah, it's just a bloke's bloke.
Yeah.
It's got dementia. Shit, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, and because he was always part of that whole like, this dude is a tank.
Yeah,
like,
he's a man's man.
As like
a man's man.
In his area, like we were not young then, we were a bit older, but he was one of those players you loved watching because he would just. He only had one direction, which was like straight.
And he was one of the guys that very few would want to interview because he's just really like,
yeah,
they play. No, nothing colloquial or just colourful languages or all this sort of insight. He's like, boys did bloody well, I thought.
Yeah.
Thanks, Carl. Yeah.
Yep. So I watched a cool interview with him, and he discovered he had it when he retired. He had a few issues. Memory and all that sort of thing. But then one day he was trying to renew his son's passport over the phone, and he couldn't remember his son's name.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh no, that's terrible. And so, but anyway, the reason I bring it up is because he's heading this charity called Lights on Dementia. I think that was what it's called. I should actually double check. Lights on Dementia.
Lights on Dementia.
Yeah.
Wonder where you came up with the name Lights on Dementia.
I mean, I don't think he started it.
Well, why would you call it Lights on Dementia? So I guess what I'm asking.
I think they're trying to shine a light on it. To
I should know this, bro, because like both my grandparents, like the dementia and Alzheimer's run through the family.
yeah,
Definitely not going to go down that road on this podcast anytime soon.
yeah.
For that subject, but I want to know the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia. What is? I mean,
Alzheimer's is a form of dementia.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I see. So dementia is like the umbrella, and it's just like the Alzheimer's is one of the things that's like that branch off of it, sort of thing. It's
I think it's one of those things where it's like,
okay.
Like Asperger's is another type of autism.
Yeah, but they
So
all
they're
fall
two
under
different
like,
things.
and then
They all fall under the autism umbrella.
They all fall under the whole social behavior, like ADHD and whatnot. Because Asperger's to me is he's just a little bit weird, but we're all weird, aren't we?
We're all weird, yeah. Anyway,
so dementia, because I just hear the symptoms with dementia and Alzheimer's. To me, they sound the same.
yeah. So the difference is Alzheimer's is about you're forgetting your memory,
Okay.
like you're forgetting who you are,
Right.
where you are, what you're doing, who people are, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Dementia has part of that, but it's also it's not so much forgetting who you are. You're just not you anymore.
Oh, that's where that zombie kind of vacant. So my family's unlucky where my nan like had both. You can have just one or the other, right? These sound like noob questions, I guess, but because my nan had both, so that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brutal. Oh, so Carl Hayman, these ex All Blacks, man, like they were hard nosed back then, man. It wasn't so. I mean when like the HIA like rule, like so in league, if you get a hard knock to the head, you're off. You know, like that was I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And when it first came along, I was like, fuck, like that can be a game changer, like because I feel like you can you bend the rules to your advantage, right? So
Yeah.
if there's like 10 minutes to go, you could like just completely just destroy like someone on the other team, like dump them on the head, knowing they've got to go for HIA. But it's the right thing to do because as more research comes out, my God, like the amount of damage, not just at the time or within that season of whenever you had your concussion. Yeah. It just slowly, just like, it's like the brain's like eroding slowly because it wasn't taken care of. Like, because that's what I stopped playing basketball because I was sick of the 5 a.m. trainings in the middle of winter, whereas in basketball it's air conditioned and back then, like the girls would go watch the basketball on Friday night at the arena. Yeah. The girls don't come down freezing cold during a muddy rugby paddock to. They come to the. But for really, I actually had because I had 2 concussions, in a spirit like I think a month or so, and then it wasn't a concussion, but I basically just got like head high sort of thing, which is not hard to do because I'm 5'9". Yeah. And and it wasn't a concussion, but that was when. Yeah, because it was the same doctor, my doctor. I was like, well, that's 2 concussions and a head injury in 3 months. Yeah, it's a lot. But he literally, when I tell people, like, I've got a hard head, even the doctor was like, it's lucky you have, like, a large, like a sturdy cranium, large, sturdy scalp. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's why, like, these hats you got to get, like, they're fitted. I don't fit snapbacks. These are from America. They don't sell these in New Zealand. They get made. Yeah, like that size is not available in New Zealand. And I add all my hair to it, and it's huge. Oh yeah, I got a bloody big head. Yeah, so it's huge. But there's so much research now that they got to like be so proactive about these athletes with their head injuries. So I think that's why you see the head touching in rugby union and league, as you say, is so strict now. That they're sending players off if there's even. Well, because I'm old school, man. Like I played hooker front row. Yeah. And when they brought the touch, pause, engage,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Just like you stand a meter apart and you just charge at each other.
Yeah.
And if you hit each other's heads, yeah, you find the gap in the end.
Yeah.
This is the way it was. Like, but that's probably why our generation's a little bit loopy.
Yeah.
And the next generation are well looked after, mate. Like,
Yeah.
it's not soft, it's common sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, common sense, man.
But what's sad about this, he's 42.
That's too fucking young.
Too young. But here we go. I found the details. I just want to make
That's
sure...
why I
got
keep
the
talking,
charity
because
right.
we have already ascertained in other previous episodes, you cannot phone and talk.
No.
No.
So here we go. Hayman is opening up to support Dementia New Zealand's Light in the Darkness campaign that aims to support those
Light
living
in
with
the
dementia
darkness.
and those living with them.
like
so
that.
I think what we're trying to say, the reason I brought it up is I've got a family member as well with dementia.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a little close to home for both of us. So I think
Yeah, it is.
if you see that campaign out there, like, give it a minute. Do you know what I mean? Like, give it a minute of your time.
Yeah, it's a nice name to it, man. Nice
It
name.
is. It's real good.
Yeah.
I also follow this cool dude on TikTok. Yes, I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, I was about to say, huh?
I don't
is
post
it Jen,
shit.
Is it Jen's account?
No, I have an account.
You got your own bloody account?
I
like,
don't post anything.
Nah.
So don't come looking for me.
Yeah, I will find
Don't
you.
be like, oh, his videos will be amazing.
I will
no,
find you. No.
There's nothing.
There might be the odd accidental like tub, like, you know, when you're like in bed and it's the upshot up on your chin, like, because you got a lot on your
it's
chest,
horrible.
and you accidentally press the selfie button.
No.
Ooh, yeah. Nice.
I watched this guy on TikTok, and he's a real cool dude, and he's looking after his cuddle, who's got full on dementia.
Dude, Moldy.
Yeah.
It was on Facebook, and he did that. He had that little talk about how, like, you know, I'm here, looking after, you know, it's all good. Like,
Yeah.
we have good days and bad days, and like I found like I did watch it all, but it was just reminded, like, the way that was his cuddle, right?
Yeah.
It reminded me of my nan, in
Oh,
so many
okay.
different ways, man. Like,
Yeah.
the way he was looking vacant, like he was starting to get quite gaunt
Yeah.
as well. Like, it was just, you know, like there was, it's really close to home. Even bringing up the subject's really,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Well,
tough.
look, I tell you, I'm not going to lie. I've watched some of his videos and had tears running down my face.
Yeah.
Because,
Dude, like, it's tough.
yeah, but because you can see how much he loves him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, it's just related so heavily to it. Like,
It's beautiful. The love he has for his grandfather, his papa, is so touching that it literally brings a tear to my eye at times.
because like we've gone over this so many times, like how I'm the eldest grandchild out of all
Yeah.
mums. So I was Nan's favourite.
Yeah.
Just, you know, and all of a sudden she doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, you know, it was rough, man. And the fact that she was up in South Auckland
Yeah.
and we were down here,
Makes it hard.
it was like we can't bring her here,
Yeah.
so she has to go to her home. So now you're like, you know, now they did an amazing job all day, every day. They do an amazing job, but it's not a fucking home. You know,
Yeah.
we're not home. We're sitting in this like, you know, this medical old folks home.
Yeah.
And I got a nan who doesn't recognise me, and it's just like, I don't want to like. And she was getting more and more like gaunt and sick looking, and I'm like, I ran it by Mum. I'm just like, Mum, it's gonna sound really. I don't know how. I've been thinking about this for a while. She said, "What?" I'm like, I don't want to. I'm gonna go when we go tomorrow because we're gonna fly back to Palmy the next
Yeah.
day. When we go see Nan tomorrow, like that's the last time I'm gonna see her.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, and Mum was like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Because then as she was getting closer, like dying, like rallies up in Auckland were taking selfies with like my nan and putting it on Facebook. Like she looks nothing like what my nan used to look like. And that's the lasting memory you want is like that old. I didn't want that.
Yeah, you want to remember them full of life.
That's what you saw it in my garage at home. Like
Yeah.
there's a yellow it's
Yeah, I know. I've looked at it many
that's
times.
my nan. Like that's you know, like not what she looked like there. Like and that's why I actually had a double take with Mum the other day. Because she's a, you know, hair or big afro, right? Like I love the Jericho afro, but she had her hair tied back, and she was literally wearing one of my nan's like, you know, like it was like a Nuan like sweater and a lover, and it was kind of dark down the hallway, and she was talking to me, and I just started yelling at her and with my finger in her face like what the fuck? She's like what? I'm like, I grabbed the bun out of her hair, and I pulled out the And then I didn't get it out in one like clean pull. So now she's like, ow! Ah, and she whacked me. I'm like, stay fucking still. And she's like, what's going on, son? And then I pulled the hair tie out and I whipped the hair, like frizzed the hair. I was like, oh. And she's like, what? I'm like, Mum, you look, yuck. And she's like, what's going on, son? I'm like, you look just like Nan.
Yeah.
And she took it like the funny way. She's like, you're trying to say I look old?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Because when you pull your hair back, you see all the greys.
Yeah.
When you have your hair in an afro, it hides the... And I just didn't like it. That's when people talk about... It was like that time you sent me that Jason Gunn video about talking about his dad. It was his 20th anniversary of his dad passing away.
Something like that, yeah.
And he was like saying, Jason Gunn was saying, it doesn't matter how many years go by. I don't know how long ago. Because sometimes people ask, like, when did your dad pass? And when I say the year, I'm like... It just sounds like it was so long ago.
But it doesn't feel
It feels like last year, man. It feels
Yeah.
like last year. And then it will never change.
Yeah, totally.
You know, that shit's when people hear about how he died, like he died in my arms in the bedroom. So his last breath looking up at me. Like people people go loopy, like PTSD loopy over that shit. I'm like, yeah, that's heavy. And I just lost my nan, and then 2 weeks after Dad passed, my pop died. You know, there was just so much. You know, when you were talking about a few weeks ago about how your rallies, there was a few that were sick.
Yeah.
It's all in one time.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you get to a point where like, and who died next? Another person? You come home.
Yeah.
Oh, son, sit down. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like, what?
Yeah.
What is it? Blah, 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 pass.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like, I throw my head on the ground. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't want to hear it, but I don't want to hear, like, how the hell am I meant to grieve and get over
The last person.
all these people?
Yeah.
Like, now we're in, we can't count them in one hand anymore.
Yeah.
And it's only been, like, 18 months.
Yeah.
Give us a break. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's why Mum, Kiana, and I, we cling on to each other. Because it's like, so when I got sick, like, last year, I was like, I ain't going anywhere in my head because I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
you know, so it's just too much to, I don't know.
It can be.
It is, yes, yeah. So it's hard, but it sucks when you can deal with one, and that's hard enough. But and a little, you know, when they say it happens in threes,
Yeah.
it must be we're double trouble in Yuan culture because it usually happens at fucking sixes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, come
But
on,
you do
man.
hear a lot about, like, I don't want to go into this, but, like, when one partner dies, do you know what I mean? It's usually not very long before another one.
Yeah, well, that's happened with Nan and Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they say, oh, the other died of a broken heart, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's loosely true because
I think it is true.
because people don't realize how much stress destroys your body. It just completely screws
Yeah.
with everything
Oh,
in your body.
totally.
Every organism in your body
Yeah.
stress is the number one killer.
Yeah.
And you know what's bigger stress than losing your life partner?
Yeah, yeah. Just before you go on, the guy I was talking about on Facebook is James Kingy, and his, what is it called? His tag, his name,
What's his name?
handle. His name's James Kingy, but his little symbol, like fucking whatever.
It's the @logo. Sorry?
Yeah,
@logo.
@
Listen to us. Oh Jesus.
Jaden Jays, JAZE _ Jaden Jays _ So check him out. It's touching. It's very touching. I got some hypotheticals to run by you.
And yeah, one thing I was going to say, underscores.
Oh, yeah.
All the Hotmail addresses back in the days.
Oh, yeah.
Try to find a Hotmail address. It didn't have an underscore
Yeah.
or the number 69 in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when you go home after school, go on MSN Messenger.
Oh, man.
Ding, ding.
I used to play this game with this friend I had. And we would... Because you remember on MSN you could sign in as a guest.
Oh yeah, that was a little okay.
And you could put in a guest name.
That's right. A little later in the piece.
We used to go on there. So we would go home and we'd be on the phone and be like, okay, go. And we would sign into MSN as a guest.
Do you know why it's funny about that?
Why?
If you said you're on the phone now, go. You got to hang up.
Oh, yeah. So we'd have to hang up. No, we would. Yeah.
Because you're on dial-up. You can't phone and go on the
on thing. And we would go into this room with the fake names and we had to find each other. That was the game.
Oh,
Through conversation. We had to find each other through conversation.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times.
It
That's
was
funny.
good
Like
times.
we're on the phone now. Go, because you gotta hang up the phone to use the internet, or the other way around. It's like, Kelz, Kelman.
Yeah.
Like, what? I need to ring your grandmother. I need to get off the phone. I'm like,
I'm partway downloading something.
Yeah, it's gonna take 55 more minutes to download the song. Okay, on Napster.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hit me with them.
Hypothetical. You're going to a desert island for 8 months.
Deserted island.
Deserted island. I mean, there's a house and shit.
Ah, okay.
You can take one book,
One book,
one album, and one luxury food item.
Okay.
So that luxury food item has to be, you can't be like KFC, it has to be like...
Because once it's gone, it won't renew, it won't turn up the next day randomly like another bucket of
Well,
chicken.
it's not sealed. It has to be like a packet of biscuits or a packet of chocolate.
But how long are we there for? How long am I there
8
for?
months.
Well, it's hardly a packet of biscuits then. It's
No,
gonna be
but like you get to take enough to last.
Ah, okay.
And but you only get one book and one album. There's no TV, there's no internet.
One album, one book, and a food item. Okay.
While you're doing that...
Well, okay. I'm trying to think of the biggest book in the world.
Yeah, but the biggest book in the world you might not want to read.
I don't want. It's nothing to do with reading. It was for fire use.
No.
There's fire.
There's a house. Nah? All that shit's sorted.
Okay.
It's to keep the time going.
Then the dictionary, because I like to, a mental sweat. Isn't that from Dodgeball?
You'll just sit there and learn words.
Nah, that's stupid because I already know way too many. That's right. Yeah, okay.
I already know them all.
It would be one of those books, like it would be a DIY book, like how to build a raft, for instance.
I mean, you're only stuck there for 8 months.
Huh. I keep thinking I'm like Tom Hanks.
No. This isn't Castaway. It's like, hey, you got to go to this island for 8 months.
Okay.
And when you come back, life goes on. Or maybe you get a prize or something. I don't know. But you only get one book, one album, and one food item, luxury food item take.
Well, my favourite album of all time is the Chronic album. So I'm just going with that.
Okay.
Favourite album of all time. I was going to go with, in terms of a book, something that the pages are quite thick, because I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of crop of green plants, and I need some rolling papers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that or yeah.
Some rolling papers.
I don't want to read. Like, I can't see you right now, mate. I can't. What am I going to read?
Okay, for you, it's an audiobook.
Oh, very good. It'll be learn a language.
Oh, okay.
I'll be learning language.
Like Spanish for dummies.
Yeah. So when foreign reporters like find me, they're like, "¿Cómo está, señora?" I'm like, "Sí."
Again, you're not trapped.
Oh yeah, I keep going back to.
You're only there for 8 months.
Just will be.
I chose 8 months strategically.
Yeah, I'm like, why is that?
Like,
why 8? Why not
6 months is kind of a breeze. A year is a bit too long.
It is too bloody.
8 is kind of like okay.
The food one is like I've been stalling the whole time because the food one is the important one.
Yeah.
God, it's a toughie.
So you got your album.
What? Tell me your album and then book while I try and think of the food one because I'm putting thought into this.
Okay. The book would be my all-time favorite. I wonder if it's in here. My all-time favorite book.
Where's Wally?
No, is called
that was some tough.
Aztec. It's called Aztec. It's probably in the room behind us. It's called Aztec by Gary Jennings.
Okay.
It's about 1,500 pages. It's the best book I've ever read, by far.
All right. Okay.
So it will probably take me almost 8 months to read it. Or I would take something like there's these 3 books, but I would get it as one massive book called The Potato Factory.
The Potato Factory
series. It's a Potato Factory series. It's 3 books.
Okay.
So there's The Potato Factory, Tom on Hawk, and Solomon's Song. I would get that because it's just so long. It would take me that long to read it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Still no fucking.
I don't know. Hold on. The album.
Yeah.
I'd want an album that's like long but perfect.
Long but perfect.
Or at least perfect. Like an album I could listen to.
You had to go like a double CD kind of banger.
Yeah.
Like the history album of Michael Jackson.
The Beatles #1s.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you're gonna say Beatles, right? Surely.
If I couldn't take that, I would take Jimmy Eat World Futures.
Ah.
I reckon it's a perfect album.
Oh, the word perfect is right up there.
Well, when I say that, what I mean is you don't skip a song.
Yeah.
Like, you get an album, you're like, but, track 6
See, this is my common gripe with gangster rap back in the days, because there's all these skits. Look at Eminem, like, sing my name, sing my, what? Oh, man.
Get over here, Shaggy.
where like so Biggie, there's some skits where he's just like having sex with a woman very audibly, and I have it like blasting in the bathroom sometimes, and I'm in the shower and I'm just like I can't like get out of the shower because I got and like my cat my daughter can hear it like I walk out of the shower, she's like, Dad, you should have a playlist. Yeah. I'm like, you heard before. She's like, for a bit, and then I ran into my room. That's weird. Like, so that's what you like. So that's what your generation listened to. Yeah. Like, she had a point. I'm like, yeah. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah. Eminem was no different. She's like, Eminem as well. I'm like, yeah, we're a pretty messed up generation when you think about it. Yeah. Half the album was just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, some shit.
Like when you don't skip a track.
Yeah.
Hey, have you got a food lined up, by the way?
No, I don't. That's what I got stuck on.
One food is hard because it's like, for instance, I love Hella's sausages.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's no bread.
Well, yeah, there might not be sauce.
Exactly.
I mean, there's food in the house, but...
Wait, I live in a house. Oh, yeah. Why the fuck do I keep thinking I'm so stranded?
There's food in the house, but it's kind of like essentials. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, if they're essentials, they get shipped in, right? So bread.
Yeah.
I can't get past meat in my head. There's got to be some sort of meat.
No, there'll be meat.
Oh.
That's what I mean. You're in this house. You're in there. You're on this island. Okay, let's say this. Okay.
If there's meat, then I'm...
How about this? I think you're getting stuck on the island part.
I fucking are.
Let's say you had to go work in a lighthouse for 8 months. On an island.
Aye.
No. The lighthouse is fully stocked with 8 months worth of food. That food is things like canned food, frozen food,
the debilitating meat. Light though would hurt my eyes.
No, all you gotta do is flick a switch. Ooh, you don't have to go up and light the fucking
big switch,
big match, light a fire, spin it all night. No, you just go on, and then you sit back down.
Oh, it's voice controlled.
No, you push a button.
I didn't see you push.
It's a massive green button.
I didn't see you pushing.
And another one next to it is a massive green button.
I just saw you sitting there going, on.
Yeah. Alexa, turn on that little lighty thing.
Oh, now we've got Alexa? Man, I ain't suffering no way at all.
Yeah, but there's no TV. There's no radio.
Yeah, okay.
But all you have...
One album, dude. One album.
One album.
Man, it's hard.
And one book. And one treat. Luxury treat.
Yeah, man. That's a tough...
And the luxury treat is like there's enough for 8 months worth. Like, you get one a day.
Mate, one a bloody day.
Do you want a light? Think about it. We'll pause the recording.
We're going to pause the recording?
I have to take her to the toilet.
We're going for a toilet break.
We're going to do a toilet break, people.
This toilet break is brought to you by Kleenex.
Wiping your ass since 1803. Whenever we started.
The new Chief free roll. And that was the last time I saw that dog. Alive.
We're back. That was just a moment for you listening, but a lifetime for us here.
Yeah, man. It's actually it's 5 hours later.
Yeah.
Shit that's been going on here.
That kid. Well, we went in and then we just forgot about you.
Yeah. I've been out here just, they'll be back.
Me's like, where's your friend? I was like, Kelz! I was like, home alone.
And I was walking, you guys walk in, I'm like, I knew you guys would forget about me. It's, we didn't. Not at all.
Now that she's got her headphones on.
Now that we've got her headphones on, yeah.
Listen to your little thing, Ratbag.
I feel like she's got her headphones on, but there's no sound.
No, she's listening to something. Turn it right up.
Maximum power. We should give her my headphones. They're really loud.
No, she's got it right up.
They might give her hearing loss. They're so loud.
So, I'm happily married.
I know this.
Love my wife.
Yeah, you guys are living the dream. I
love her to bits. Like, I wouldn't trade her in for anything.
No.
Well, a boat. But, no, not even that. Wouldn't change her for anything. I love her to bits. But, sometimes you like to look at the menu.
Yeah.
You don't go out to eat.
No, of course not.
Sometimes you Google the menu.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So there's this person I used to, like, really dig. And I was like, if I wasn't married, fuck me.
That's what you say to her, too. You'd say that.
Yeah. And, but I never really liked them who they were as a person.
Been in that room.
They were attractive.
Yeah, that doesn't last long, but,
And then,
while it lasts.
It's no secret that I like women with a bit of meat on them. Not like...
Who gets a size 6 chicken when the fucking size 16 one is...
100%.
Yeah, you can devour it.
Yeah, if you're coming to me and your clothing size is single digit, forget it.
Single digit?
I'm just like, you take your little bones and go home. Now, if that's what you're into, that's fine.
Do you, boo boo? Yeah.
But it's not my cup of tea.
I don't do white girls.
Anyway, this person I really dug at one stage, I ran into them on Instagram.
Huh.
And they've lost a lot of weight. And she posted, you could see pretty much everything. And I don't know how I feel about that anymore.
Right.
And I really want to comment saying,
Yep.
You looked better before.
Yeah. And it's funny when, like, I think I did do that. I started doing gym. I did the odd gym selfie.
Yeah.
But I felt like I really should celebrate this. But then I'm turning into people that I hate because the old, like, yeah, we get you've lost a lot of weight. But who's to say that what you look like now is the definition of beauty?
Yeah.
When before you were far more attractive.
100%.
Yeah, I've got friends like girl mates like that are just killing themselves to lose weight. Yeah. And because we're mates, I'm just like, you look at me. Like, you're far more beautiful beforehand. Now, I wouldn't look at you twice, and I guarantee you there's a lot of guys like, so why are you doing this?
Yeah.
If it's for health, do everything you want to do.
Totally.
But if you're doing this for
vanity.
Yes, that's thank you, the word. And then stop. Here's a wicked wing.
Here's 9.
Oh yeah, because I love girls that can eat too. They really just eat, and you're just like, and they look at you like, are you not hungry? And you're just looking at them like, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Some would say quite thirsty.
Yeah.
So like, I know what you mean. It's like, well, what have you done?
Yeah.
What have you done?
And normally when that sort of thing occurs,
that's when they get the attention.
No. When you see someone and you're kind of like, oh, I really dig them, and then suddenly you see them in the all. You're like, whoa, calm down, boy. You're looking at your dick and like, hey, calm down, save it for later.
Yeah.
But with this, it was like nothing. No.
You're like, well, now what's left in the wank bank?
Yeah.
Now you're like,
it's gone now.
There's a lot of like files dragged to the recycle bin.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I get you. That's I feel because often when that happens, that's when they'll start. It'll be like vindication, like they start getting the attention. I'm not saying like all girls do that, because I know for me, like, I lost that 40 kilos. I was single now, best shape of my life, right, and I'm starting getting hit on a lot.
Yeah. And
I'm just I always had for a little while I had a chip on my shoulder. I'm like, where were you when I was fat?
Yeah.
Like now girls want to talk to me?
Now.
Where were you when I had 5 chins and I could rattle off every menu of every fast food place?
You still can do that.
I can. Yeah.
Speaking of food, did you decide on your luxury item for the island or the lighthouse? Because I did mine.
Yeah, I did mine too.
What's yours?
Fried chicken.
But you can't. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll give you that.
Allowed fried chicken?
No, I was going to say you can't have like KFC, but what you could have is those Tegel takeouts.
Yeah, or just all those fucking the tray of soy nibbles.
But from where?
What? Well, now there's 2 luxuries. I can't.
It's going to be something.
The lane?
It's going to be something where they can go, here it is, and then you can put it in the freezer or in a cupboard.
Yeah, it's a tray of fucking chicken wings, nibbles.
Pre-cooked sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they go in the freezer.
Yeah.
And you can just reheat them.
Absolute.
Okay. I would go with... Now, they don't make them anymore, technically.
Oh, no.
But I would go with the original squiggles.
Ah, yeah, with the snifters. The candy snifters.
The candy bits, yeah. That's what I would go for. With the pink squiggles on top.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Oh, man.
Why did they...
I know.
Don't get me started on foods that are discontinued now.
Ugh.
Yo,
tell you something else that gets me.
It grinds my gears.
Really, it does grind my gears. Why does everything have to be everything else? And you're like, what are you talking about, Dylan? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. For example, why does pineapple lump suddenly have to be snifters?
I know exactly where you're going with this.
Why does chocolate have to be...
LMP.
Oh.
Or this cross-branding.
Yes.
The hot dog stuffed pizzas.
What the hell?
And it's disgusting too.
It's just, everything doesn't have to be something else.
Yeah, and they don't really, majority of them don't quite land.
No.
Like, have one hand have a hot dog, and in one hand have a slice of pizza and go bite for bite. Yeah. Don't put them together.
Maybe, but
I hate that. I hate the hot dog stuff, the meat patty hot stuff, the LMP chocolate.
Oh, LMP ice cream.
Is LMP ice cream now? Is it?
Well, there was at one stage.
Oh,
but it's like, well, why do we need that?
Yeah.
Why can't we just have LMP?
Drink your LMP
and
have some ice cream.
Yeah.
On the other hand.
It didn't even taste good.
Yeah.
The L&P chocolate, remember that? It tasted like soap.
Yeah, it tasted like Ajax.
Yeah.
It's like a cleaning liquid. I didn't like it.
I've eaten Ajax.
Bloody one bit. You've eaten Ajax.
Well, not directly, but you know when you clean the bench.
Oh, I
and
thought
then
it was a nickname for a guy.
No.
Yeah, old Ajax. Was that in Clendon? Hey, I remember Ajax.
No, like I cleaned the bench and I made food and I was like, ugh, it tastes like Ajax.
Yeah, I feel
like a cleaner.
Yuck.
Why does shit have to try, like, just let things be what they are? It's like if I want, the one exception that I fucking loved was the peach pineapple lumps.
Oh, okay.
They were amazing. But they weren't trying to be another brand. They were just saying, this is another flavour.
Are they not no longer around?
I don't know, but they were amazing.
I'm trying to think of, like, marriages that did work.
I'm sure there's probably some. I'm sure there's probably something that was like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's what
I know one that I really liked that did work. Was when they made jelly tip chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. I liked that.
Chocolate. Also, why didn't they make the chocolate in the middle of the chocolate on the choc bars? Make the whole thing that chocolate in the middle.
Do you know that chocolate wasn't real chocolate? It was carob.
Was it carob?
Yeah.
Therein lies the secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't remember how I found that out, but I did.
For me, the thing that's gone forever that made the rest in peace is the pink Wendy's in the mall. The fucking flake shakes.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
you know you could just make those.
Would it be like the Wendy's?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I can make a Big Mac, but really, is it a Big Mac?
Well, then you got to deconstruct the thing to make it.
Yeah, you're a deconstruct man. Hey, each their own.
I've got to admit, if I made a Big Mac at home, I'd probably just eat it. I just deconstruct the McDonald's ones.
If we had an eat off,
yeah,
how many Big Macs could you bang back?
Probably not as many as you think.
I
reckon 3.
I had 3.
I reckon 3 Big Macs. And then I'll be like, I don't want any more Big Macs.
I'll be looking, and you look up, I'll be looking at, have you finished?
I reckon I could do 10 cheeseburgers though.
Reckon 10?
Yeah, fuck, I love those.
I reckon they're 4 bites. They don't last, because
they're little.
I do 3 to 4 bites in a burger at a time. Like, I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I get laughed.
What about hot dogs? How many hot dogs do you reckon you could do?
In the bun and with the condiments and everything, or just the Frank?
Nah, Frank in bun.
Are we talking about Uncle Sam's Americana?
Fuck Uncle Sam's. I hate them.
Oh, really? What happened?
Oh, they ripped me off once.
Man, you that's passionate.
Oh, I complained to them and they're just like, no, that's what it is. And I'm like, fuck.
Is that what they sound like? Or was it more like, oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah,
they were a bit duh. No, I'm just talking about like tip-top bread buns.
Tip-top bread buns.
Sliced open, bun in.
And fucking ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup and mustard. Let's leave the onions and cheese. Like,
alright.
Just basic hot dog.
I could like peel back quite easily like a half, because they come in half a dozen packs, eh? The
bread.
Yeah. So I could bang that.
You reckon you could do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, quite with fries.
See, I reckon I could do 4 of them.
You know, I'm the guy that like has like 2 footlongs or 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Well, my Burger King is orders 5
I don't know if I could do a whole. I think I could do 2 pizzas if it was 1 topping on thin and crispy.
Ah, okay.
I could probably bang 2 away.
Oh, okay. Because I fast as well. Like, that's the difference now. Is I fast. Like,
yeah,
so like
true.
the amount that I eat, you know, fasting saved a lot of my life last year. But I still have my eating habits are just
whack.
Yeah. Oh, whack. Whack. Like, you know, the sort of person like
term, whack?
Like, I'm the sort of person like I have 2 or 3 bites of a burger, and and then bang a handful of fries in my mouth at the same time.
Yeah. You need the flashlight on top of the
toolbox. We had a game show coming up.
Well, we're trying to.
Yeah.
I keep getting pushed back. Hey, I know Tyron was keen, but I got another alternative who's.
I reckon, and Tyron's going to hear this. I reckon Tyron won't be allowed. It's too short a notice. Or he might have wrestling. He
might have other commitments. Family. I'm not going to say he's not allowed. That's saying he's whipped, and I don't think that's true. Or at least
absolutely not. Like,
at least I don't want to impose on him that that's true. So let's just say Tyron's got family commitments.
Yeah, prior engagement. He had to not. You got a ringer. I
got someone who would. I think would be so keen.
It has to be a male because we've got 2 women.
Yeah.
All right.
He could be either.
He could be either.
Yeah. He could be either. If he hears us, he'll know why I said that.
Why? Holler at me. Who's that?
It's Jerry from the Globe.
Oh, yeah, he puts piss back.
He puts the piss away.
Oh, man.
And
fuck yeah.
Dude is funny.
Yeah, like I remember that the first time that he met my mum, and we ended up at China Inn, all of us, and he was an hour before the gig had finished, and an hour like the time we went to the China Inn, walk in, and Jerry's like, Calvin, your mother's a fucking saint. She's a fucking saint.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, how long have you been drinking? Oh, fucking hour. Like he'd say, yeah, like look, he's a loud Irishman.
He's a loud Irishman.
He likes his piss and he likes his gambling. I'm fine by fucking me.
Yeah. So man. I thought Jerry would be good.
He's a fucking saint. He's a fucking saint. He's like, we don't say, Philly eat potatoes, to be sure. We don't fucking talk like that, Calvin. I'm like, I know, I didn't. He's like, if I hear it one more time, why did the Irishman wear 3 condoms? To be sure. If I hear that one more time, Calvin, did I mention your mother's a fucking saint? Like, oh, he's a good camp.
Speaking of your mother and drinking, do you want to tell the people what you got wrong the other day?
Yeah, we were here the other day, and Mum's like, oh.
Why were you here? Oh, to watch rugby. That's right.
Yeah, like, and Keanu was with me, and Mum was going to take my niece to the science centre. What is it called? It's Manawa.
Yeah.
And then Mum was at the gate. We were all like, who's that person across the road? And we were all just looking out, and then, oh, there's Mum.
I said to Keanu, can you look across the road and see if it's your mum?
And then Mum came out, and because she was trying, I could see like her hair over the fence, but she was trying to look over the gate.
Yeah.
Hi, son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
She doesn't get over the gate.
Come up the drive. Like, you're just not going to come say hello? Like,
yeah,
okay. I'm like, okay, cool. And she came in, and then, it started
Sit
weird.
down.
Like, because we don't really drink much anymore.
Don't worry about it.
We, and then you pour great drinks, by the way.
Yeah, hey, years of
Man, I was like, oh, that's good. And then your better how Jen was talking about the donuts. I was like, what the
on pancakes.
Pancake shots.
Yeah.
And then, like a boss, Mum's like, oh, at first you're like, does your mum want a drink? I'm like, nah, she won't want a drink. Watch this. Ma, do you want a drink? And she was like, I was like, what? She's like, nah. And you start rattling off drinks. You're like, Canadian, yeah, Canadian. I have one of those, please. I'm like,
I tried to warn her because I was like, this is the 7%ers.
And she wouldn't have heard that. She was like, yeah, keen. And
No,
she was just banging like, yeah. And then the pancake shots came out. And you know how you get the shot, which was Frangelica?
Frangelica and vanilla vodka.
Yeah,
50-50.
you bang that, and then you
suck a lemon that's been dipped in sugar.
And Mum did it like she's done this before. She has done this before.
She was a pro.
She was a bang, bang, bang. And I looked, and then Kiana even recorded it, sent it to my cousin, like in my Tash message back. She's doing shots.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yes. And then she was in that point fork in the road where it's like, I got to drive home.
Yeah.
If I have any more, I got to stay.
Yeah.
And she could because she had because that was my auntie's unveiling night.
Yeah.
So she had to go family engagements. But I can tell you now, the inside scoop there, Dylan, is that she did not want to go. She wanted more.
Oh, I was happy for it to stay too.
Because I don't think I have seen her do a shot my entire life.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. And you know how people do the shot and they're like wincing their face.
Yeah.
Like, She was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I was like,
she's writing the ingredients down.
Holy shit!
Go home and have this.
I fucking high-fived her. I'm like, shot, Mum? She's like, yeah. I used to drink a lot. Oh yeah, I drank everything all the time. I'm like, what?
So much fun.
I'm like, well, yeah, that's where I got because my dad, true blue pom, right? We'll go to the pub 3-4 nights a week. Monday night, it's fucking darts night. Fucking, oh, you will talk about how my dad and your granddad would always win the win the meat raffle every week. Yeah. Dad will come home with the meat raffle every. How do you win it? Do you buy all the numbers? Nope, got my numbers every week.
Yep.
And they always fucking win.
Yeah.
And darts night is Monday night. Tuesday night is pool night. Wednesday night is meat raffle night. Thursday night's like, no, I just want to drink. But he's a lightweight dude. And he had the big pot belly, the big chin. He was fat. He's a big boy, Dad.
He was very tall, though.
And he drank 4 nights a week at the pub, as long as I remember. Couldn't handle it. He was a lightweight as hell, man. Because at my 21st, pissed as, quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at mum, like, so that's where I get it from. I'm like, man, what'd you stop drinking for? She's like, looked at me, she's like, had you. I was like, oh, oh. And then I looked at Kiana, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I get you now, mum. Yeah, you dream killer.
That was fun with your mum, man. I had a ball.
Yeah, she needed that because we just came from Bill Brown, all the family were there, and all the speeches, and and mum was real close with my auntie, but our family being typical New Zealand family, there's like different cliques sort of thing, and even so, all of a sudden that family is running the show, and all the speeches, they're running everything, sort of leave certain people out in the dark about what's going on, and I had to give a little speech to mum, like pull her aside and like, remember no one can take away what you and auntie had, and you know yourself how close you two were. You two were tight as. They don't need to. You need to show that off. Like you have that in your memory bank. Yeah. So, like I was like, fuck what they're doing, leaving you, Tash, and they're out in the cold. All of a sudden, why do you need why do you need that? You
don't need their approval.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, you're right. That's why we left early. Yeah. Because mum's like, yeah, let's go now. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, let's go. I'll drop you off at Dylan's, and then next thing you know, she's banging shots and sucking on lemon wedges. Yeah. And I'm glad she did. Oh, she needed that. She was so happy about it. And then the next day, I went into the fridge at home. What would I see? Black cans of Canadian Club. I'm like, what's this? She was having one last night. I'm like, Mum, because I walked inside because I was on the laptop in my room. Like, when they go get a snack, I think it was 1 a.m, and Mum was like nodding off at the table. I'm like, woman. She's like, huh? Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? Waiting for the washing to finish. I'm like, the machine's been, I can hear it for like the last hour, and how many have you had? Only 3. I mean, I had 3 of them. Oh, they're strong. Yeah, they are. And I'm like, okay, turning a little bit of a... And she's like, I was looking around in the garage for your bottle of Bacardi, but I think you drank. I'm like, you're rummaging around for my liquor now? Like, we need to have a conversation.
Oh, we opened a gate.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, awesome. Like, I remember...
the rummy is back.
It runs in the family, dude, because when my brother got married, we were at the Celtic for the after, thing. And my daughter, like, it's on my Facebook page, the cover photo is her and I. She just looked way more older. She just looked amazing, my daughter. Yeah. And we're at the bar, and I said to her, you're allowed to have a drink. She's like, okay. And I've let her try different things, right? Yeah. And she had, it was a KGB. Oh, yeah. RTD, right? And I'm like, cheers. And she pretty much nicked the whole thing. Yeah. I took a photo.
Well, when you're that age, you do. Yeah.
She just banged it. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm like, I think the drinking bloodline has gone from mum to me to Kiana. Because the way that she was sitting there at your dinner table the other night, she banged that Canadian Club. And it has a shot. I'm pretty sure she did, because she's half deaf, dude. I don't think she heard the instructions. I think just instincts took over. Yeah. She's got the wedge, and she's like...
she got it, man. She got it down.
She knew, man. She was down with it.
I'm telling her what this drink is, and she's probably like, hey, I had this in 1973.
Yeah, she's Frangelico. Oh, yeah, that goes good with Bailey's, actually. It was cool. And she needed that, too. Yeah. We all needed that. It was just like you're surrounded by family grieving, and it's quite somber, and Yuan's hate a speech, eh? Yeah. Oh, we hate a speech. By the time the speeches are done, the fucking food's cold, dude. Yeah. I wrap it up. Like, I'm like, mate.
Just a few words now, just a few words.
Oh, yeah, you sneak out the front of the hall or wherever you are, and you can eat out there. Yeah. Because I was with my Uncle Ken, we're talking, and he's like, boy, there's still bloody talking in there. And he's like, I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but I've finished my food. You can't go in there now. Yeah. You rookied out. You've been in Otara too long, dude. Look at my pile of food. He's like,
you get enough to last.
He's like, yeah, I saw you coming out with that food, boy. I'm like, you're not gonna eat all that. And I remembered it's bloody you. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you're triple my size. I'll eat you for sure. My reputation. I'll drink you, I'll eat you.
Okay, how about this? If you could only have one fast food place.
Oh, that's brutal.
For 5 years.
Fuck, man, that's brutal.
So either Macca's, BK.
Yeah, but then it's just like your genre of food. Like if you want pizza, like.
Yeah, well, you can only choose one. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, it's got to be a national chain.
It's got to be chain. It's got to be chain. Yeah.
You can still have your local fish and chips and stuff. And Chinese.
Okay.
But it can't be the same. So if you pick Pizza Hut, you can't go to your local pizza place.
No, I get a pizza.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You still got to pay for the food.
Yeah.
It's not five.
There's a cross branding. There's a cross branding. Like they do like wings and stuff at Pizza Hut, but it's just not quite KFC.
No.
KFC don't do beef.
So you're really limited on your meat.
I know, but I love KFC,
like,
dude.
The furthest they venture is bacon.
Yeah, that's true.
But do they even do bacon?
But that's a white meat still, isn't it? Pig and chicken.
I guess, yeah. Bacon's more kind of red.
No, I'm leaning towards Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards...
Wendy's isn't everywhere though.
It's here.
Yeah, but if you're like going for a gig, for example, there might not be Wendy's.
Are you trying to just say pick between Macca's and BK?
No, I'm just saying.
Pick between Macca's and BK.
What, me? Oh, Macca's every day.
Oh yeah, you love you some Mackie, eh?
I fucking love Macca's.
You do love a Mackie.
The only thing I like at BK is the eggs Benny.
What about the barbecue bacon double cheeseburger?
What about it?
The voucher B49?
What about it?
You don't like the barbecue bacon double cheeseburger? It's intertwined into my DNA. I grew up with it.
The main burger I like at BK, apart from like the promotional ones they do, like the everyday menu, is the Hawaiian chicken.
Ah, yep.
BK Hawaiian chicken is bomb.
Oh yeah.
I could eat
3
or 4. You can go.
That's cool. It's close.
Yeah, 3 or
My
4.
standard BK order, just standy order, is 5 burgers.
Yeah. So two B. Whatever it is, B49s.
Yeah. So two barbecue bacon double cheeseburgers. I got a triple cheeseburger. I got a Whopper, and I got a BK chicken. Add cheese and bacon.
Add cheese and bacon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Say my name, BK.
All right. Would you go to KFC? Close the door. KFC or you can only have one. KFC or Pizza Hut.
KFC. Come on, dude. Who you talking to?
Yeah. So.
And I love pizza.
I fucking love pizza, like you read about.
Actually,
I would get pizza.
I've had twice pizza this week.
Yeah, I
it's only
fucking dig
Wednesday.
pizza.
We had pizza today, bro.
I had KFC
pizza
today.
Oh fuck it!
I love those hot wings, eh?
It was just Keanu at home, and like I was like, I popped my hand. I was like, babe, she's like, yeah, Dad. I'm like, she's like, what's on food? Is it? I'm like, you say kebabs. I'm thinking. She's like, yeah. I'm like, margarita from Pizza Hut. So I pointed at her. She's like, yeah, whatever you're gonna say. Yes. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah,
I love
man.
me some Pizza Hut,
Oh man, I love eating, dude, and I love I'm looking forward to drinking. Like I was hoping Mum would stay on the piss, like.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping too.
But then what? Because I can't eat and drink. If I'm gonna be on the piss, like I say at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I have to eat at like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Like that's it.
I
can't do both. But then
both to me is best.
I can't do it. Like so, then Jen makes us like chili.
Yeah.
Right, and we had like a Mexican night sort of thing in the end, and I'm like. Fuck. Once I start eating, it's game over for me. I can't drink anymore. That's why I started drinking on the fizzies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that stopped my drinking on the
I
other
love
night.
me some eating and drinking. I just think they go like. There's nothing better than having a nice whiskey with a good bit of steak.
See,
you know what I mean?
For me, it replaced the whiskey with like Coke.
I see. Yeah.
Like there's some salty feed,
Yeah.
and then you have a salty nap.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, good times. Yeah, we love us some high cholesterol. Us Polly's.
And then a nap.
What?
And then a nap.
Oh yeah, man. Don't bother going to a Polynesian family's house on a Sunday in Auckland.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. Don't bother.
Bit of sleep.
Oh, we're asleep, dude.
Yeah.
And when we were talking voice clipping the other night about the bamboo, the kanu, like.
Yeah.
Mum has one stashed.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pulled it out. She's like, yeah. We're like, how I reacted. We're like, oh fuck, where did that come from? She's like, yeah. She's like, I always have one. I'm like, man, you walk around here strapped all the time. And she's like, strapped? I'm like, mean you got a weapon? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? And yeah, because I was telling her about how one of your fondest memories from Auckland is constantly hearing like, shh,
Yeah, people clean the drive.
Yeah, man. It was a broom. It was a Vax. It was a Dyson. It was a Hoover.
It was always two. It was always an old man on a lava or a young kid in trouble. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got the kanu on the bum, and then you got given the kanu.
Nah, it was across the back of the calves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Then it was now go clean the driveway.
Yeah. And after make 19 cups of tea and take them over to the church. Yeah, do it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
So I always see little boys carrying trays of tea.
Yeah, and it's always those. It's they're like kind of like a brown glass.
Yeah, the clear but not clear.
Yeah, I think they were Briscoe, and they used to have those wooden. They used to have those wooden dowel stands on every kitchen bench, and they just wouldn't break.
Yeah.
They wouldn't fucking break, dude.
And you had the billy on the wall.
The billy?
What do you call it? The kettle on the wall. You know, you push the handle and hot water comes out.
Is that how you had in your kitchen?
No. Oh, I mean at the church.
Oh, the church. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good times.
Yeah.
What we had on the wall at home back in the day when I was a kid. Remember those? It was an all-in-one kitchen mate. It had the Glad wrap.
Oh, my dad's still got one.
Yeah, and you run the blade across it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it had the paper towels at the bottom.
The all-in-one kitchen mate. That's a one-stop shop. I can do all my kids' lunches in one place in the kitchen. It's great. No more looking for pesky and looking through drawers, and it's those infomercials where they overact.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm so stressed
don't
about
you hate
Glad wrap.
bending down, like, oh, my back. Like, oh, don't you hate bending down to get the Glad wrap? The all-new kitchen
Don't you
mate.
hate your life?
Aren't you depressed? Are you single and alone? Well, this kitchen mate will help your life. Like, I used to look in 3 drawers every day. Now, kitchen mate, I save time.
Like, how could you do, like, our Glad wrap lives in one drawer.
Yeah.
It's always in that drawer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm forever looking for the Glad wrap.
Yeah,
like,
the tinfoil.
what the fuck are you doing with your Glad wrap when you're done?
And why in the
Like, are you
infomercial there's
opening the
17
drawers?
pots on the ground?
Yeah.
17 pot, the oven's open, and they do the over dramatic like shrug, like, I don't know.
She's got 27 sandwiches on the bench.
While she's vacuuming,
what am I gonna do?
she's
It's like-
vacuuming, holding a child,
Yeah, it's like, you got 2 kids, lady. Why the fuck are you making 27
and
sandwiches?
she's got a big fucking cauldron of soup, and she's on a landline phone at the same time.
To her mother.
Yeah, it's got to be an easier way. There is, Shirley, the kitchen mate.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Greaseproof oven paper, cooking paper, and Glad wrap in the same space. And tinfoil. That's right, Shirley. It's a 3 in 1. 3 in 1. Oh my gosh. My kids are so just impressed by my mother. My mothering is just up level. Up, you know. Now I've got plenty more time to be abused by my husband while I vacuum.
Mom, why'd you wrap my apple today?
Yeah. Remember back in the days we could smack a bitch? like you're in the car, like, let me out here. No, we won't have any of that. Now these days it's like, well, let me out. Get the fuck out. Oh, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Oh, man.
I couldn't wear the full leather. Couldn't do it.
Oh, the full leather jumpsuit.
Yeah, the only person who can do that these days is Lenny Kravitz. He just seems to wear leather pants all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you're at Countdown on a Sunday. Why are you wearing leather pants?
Yeah. So you open to
And he's just like, well, all of my life.
Yeah.
And do you know why he wears sunglasses all the time? Just like
Lenny
Anderson Park.
Kravitz.
Yeah, just like Anderson Park, the singer. It's because they have crooked eyes, you know what I'm saying? It takes the sexiness down. But when he's in Hunger Games, it's like, oh, that's why we wear sunglasses all the time.
I thought it was like Bono who's got glaucoma.
No. Like, no. See him in Hunger Games, it's like,
Yeah.
Lenny, what camera you look at camera 4 and camera 5 at the same time? Why? That's my eyes are.
Yeah.
I just want to get away. I just want to fly away. Yeah.
I got it before you jump for this week, so we can wrap this up.
Yeah, man. Is Jen back home now?
Jen's home now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's time.
So-
I like rummaging through the snacks she buys. I don't open them, but I just fantasize. I fantasize. Yeah. So imagine how happy I was when you guys went home for those 10 days I was house hunting and those fantasies came true. I was devouring anyway.
Before you jump, if you know someone with dementia, go wrap your arms around them.
Yeah.
Not physically, but also emotionally.
Yeah. And before you leave, go on one of those websites where you can paint your face on the pillow. So then they will never forget you because they wake up with you there.
That's a damn fine idea.
Yeah, there it is. Because Mum's got one with Dad. Like for the first year, she just hugged up to it. Like
Yeah.
And I was like, it's kind of creepy, but like it's just this. Mum was like, it's the last thing I see before I go to sleep, and it's the first thing I see when I wake up. I'm like, I can't hate on that. That's pretty beautiful. Like,
is beautiful.
It's a beautiful pillow too.
Let's leave it on that beautiful note.
Yeah, so if you got so the people with dementia, if they're struggling to know where am I, blah blah blah, they turn and they see, like, say, a smiling face of Dylan, Jen and the kids. Say, oh, I'm in Palmy. No, no, that's something that it's a good gift.
Yeah.
It's a good gift to have. Don't give them vouchers.
What are they going to do?
Exactly.
Be sad.
Yeah, and not know what
getting their
shop to go
nails
to. Not know what shop to go to.
Yeah.
And no one just vouches anyway, Kelz. It's cards these days. God damn it.
Whatever.
Anyway.
But if you know someone with dementia,
Yep.
wrap your arms around them.
Yeah.
And get the pillow made.
Make time.
Make time for them.
Make time and get your head on a pillow.
Yeah.
Printed.
Because the more time you spend with them, the better it is for them at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's the time, as you know, it's time you can't get back.
Yeah, correct.
So, beautiful. Speaking of TikTok.